Eyes up here. Hey guys, I'm Beth Hoyt, and it's Tuesday, and as promised, I am not alone today. That's what I promise myself every morning. Wheezy Waiter is here!
Yay!
Wow.
Nice throw, Carl. Yeah.
He is jet-setting across the country on his way to the Olympics, making a 24-hour stop in New York City. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. Nice
Our
shirt.
pleasure.
It's a little embarrassing. We're wearing the same.
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
We are sitting in front of our Olympic cauldron, you guys. This is lit by a torch that I ran in last week. And as I've told you, Wheezy, can I call you Craig?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Craig is the captain of our victorious Olympic team, Team Super Jackal Tiger Hawk Explosion.
We haven't really won anything.
I did. I won. I won last week. I beat Luke Connard of Team We Should Hang Out Sometime. So.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a victory. It was a victory for our team.
Yeah, that's great, but I have a lot on my mind right now.
Oh gosh. Okay, right. Yes. Let's get into that. Let's do that. Sorry.
My whale is missing. He's been
Such
gone.
a good whale.
She's been gone. Gender is confusing. She's been gone all week, and I don't know where she went. My theory is that she was stolen by Michael Phelps and taken to the Olympics because they used to hang out, and I think Michael Phelps wanted to, hang out with the whale.
He would do that. He would do that. That's terrible. And you made it a video to make an awareness video to make us all aware, to raise awareness.
We should all be very aware of my problems.
Let's do that.
So
let's take a look at that video.
Yes.
On July 19th, regretfully, with great sorrow, woe, melancholy, and a bit of a rash near my elbow, I declared my pet whale officially missing. Well, not really a pet, more of a good friend, ally, compatriot. And a reason to say I have a friggin' whale in my apartment, which is awesome. He was also a she, so from now on I'll refer to him as a woman. Whale gender confuses me. Also, to be clear, these pictures are just random whales I found on the internet, not actually my whale. I'm pretty sure this one is a dolphin. I avoided taking pictures of my whale. Not sure it's actually legal to have a whale tank in my building. Anyway, whales look all pretty much the same. Here's an approximation I drew. I took some liberties. For instance, in this world, the sun is sentient and it's always happy. I have reason to believe that my whale was smuggled to the London Olympics by Michael Phelps. The whale and he are good buddies. And while technically the whale tank is connected to the ocean and she can leave anytime she wants, she's never been gone this long and I'm worried. Also, I've never been to London and this is a good reason to go. Here I ran out of whale pictures, so I'm showing some penguins. This video is to raise awareness. Please pass it around and help find the whale. If you do find it, shout, "I found your whale, Wheezy Waiter!" And on the rare occasion that I'm not within hearing distance, go to WheezyWaiter.com and leave a comment telling me where it is. Thank you, and may your whales forever be tanked. When I say tanked, I mean housed in your whale tank. I don't mean inebriated. Though I'm not judging if your whale's a booze hound. My whale certainly likes to experiment with recreational activities. Okay, I'm done.
How you doing? It's gonna be good. We're all on the lookout, Craig.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Now, if you guys have questions about the whale or any questions for Craig, get in the chat now because we're going to take a look at those in a minute. But we're going to do one that you already sent in. Let's do some right now.
Okay.
This is a tweet, and this is from AMZ L13, right? Okay. If you could combine three things, what would they be, and what would you make? That's kind of big. It's really leaving things open for you.
Wow.
Like
three, just things.
Like an ice cream sundae, or like in a.
I'd combine probably chips,
okay,
salsa, and happiness.
Gosh. Mm-hmm. I mean, you hardly need
the happiness. That might be a natural side effect of the chips and salsa.
But why not throw more in there?
Okay.
That'd be the most ecstatic chip salsa eating ever.
Yeah, double happiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. Great answer. Next tweet is from Ragin Veggie. The G's are hard. The G's are hard when you don't know. You right?
I hear you.
Question: if you were to die, what would happen to the clones? If you are in fact their source, would they also die?
Well, the clones would eventually starve to death, or probably just jump into the alligator pit. I have rigged them to die. Sometimes that malfunctions, but they would have about a week left.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's really, you don't want to be around them when they're dead. It's really they start to smell.
Oh gosh. Yeah, as with most of them. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Awesome. We're gonna get to more Q&A in a minute after this moment of glory.
You saying I smell?
No, the dead.
Okay.
The dead
okay,
smell.
Okay.
Craig, just to bring you up to speed, during our Olympic, that's a new for me thing, During our Olympic coverage, we've been highlighting some of our most triumphant moments in the show, and here is an Olympic moment in My Damn Channel live history.
Woo!
All right, you guys sent in so many questions for Wheezy. We won't make you wait anymore.
Wait, I see what you did there.
Did you see? Did you guys get it? I'm done. All right, first comment from YouTube. Let's take a look at this one. This is from Crystal X Forever. Chris, please tell you attending. Can I just tell you guys something? Our screen is wrapped in saran wrap. I'm hinting at something that's to come, but it's very hard to read, just so you know that I'm not a moron. Okay. Craig, and that's no excuse for me saying Chris. Please tell you attending Summer in the City in London when you're visiting.
I don't know when Summer in the City is.
Does Chris?
Chris, we could ask Chris.
We should ask Chris.
We should probably ask Chris.
Okay.
But if it's happening while I'm there, I will do my best to attend. I'm not even sure what it is, though.
All right, we'll look into that and we'll talk about that later in the comments.
Okay.
We'll see if we'll find that out. Okay.
Right.
Next comment from YouTube is from LoveKid17. How do you plan to get the whale back to America? Good question. Very good logical question.
Well, whales can swim.
Duh.
Boom. Question answered.
Duh, you guys. All right, next comment. Sam Ram the best. Do you have any secret clones?
Well, if I do, I'm not going to tell you. There are many, many more clones than what are in my videos. I will tell you that.
Right.
Many more.
The hints, keeping things a mystery. All right, a comment from YouTube is from Gel Sniper. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Favorite kind of pizza? Probably deep. Well, it's definitely deep dish pizza.
Chicago guy here.
I like deep dish. I really do. And I would probably say.
Really, if you moved to New York, you don't think you'd like transition?
I like New York style pizza too, but no, deep dish.
It's good. I mean, it's good. You should like that.
I got to be honest. Deep dish. Okay.
Good.
But I would say maybe with tomatoes and spinach on it.
Cheese?
And cheese. Well, cheese goes without saying.
I didn't know.
It does.
Okay. Definitely cheese.
Cheese.
Whale swim. Put your cheese on your pizza. Okay, another comment from YouTube is from Lone Star India. I have a question for Wheezy. When did you meet China? And did she think it was weird you were making YouTube videos at the time?
She probably thought it was weird. Yes or no, China? Did you think it was weird I was making YouTube videos at the time?
No.
She said no. So yeah, I met her.
That's a good thing. I mean, that may be the reason that this.
That's probably I think she might. I hope she doesn't like my videos more than me in person though.
We won't put you on the spot asking you that right now. We'll just, we'll leave that in mystery as well.
Yes, we will. But I met her about a year and a half ago or so. And when my band was on tour, it was magical. I liked her immediately. Very cute.
She is very cute and sweet. Okay, another tweet is from Tranquil Riot. That's funny. Is DPC gonna make its way to Ohio again soon? Again, saran wrap's difficult to read. Is DPC gonna make its way to Ohio again soon?
Don't wrap your books in saran wrap.
Thanks.
Yes, I'm sure we will. Ohio is one of our favorite places to go. Cleveland has been a great show every time we've been there. I don't know what it is. They say Cleveland rocks.
Well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's true.
It's got to be.
I guess so.
Hand in hand. I'm glad that you've had good experiences there.
Yes, we have. It's been great. We'll definitely stop by Cleveland, Cincinnati.
That's great news.
Maybe Dayton. Maybe I'm just naming Ohio cities now. Columbus.
Yeah, Toledo. I was just there this weekend. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Mm-hmm. Next tweet is from who is Mr. Electric? Have you ever thought about getting Twitter accounts for all your clones and have them interact with each other? Just an idea. Just an idea for a really time-consuming project. Just an idea.
I think some of my clones actually have started their own Twitter accounts. If you look it up, you'll probably find them. They're not run by me, but there are clone Twitter accounts out there. I'm not going to make them for my clones because I want all my clones to be dead in the alligator pit. So
yeah,
why would I encourage them to enjoy life?
Yeah, exactly. It's so much common sense coming from this one.
Yeah.
Another comment from YouTube is from Holly Rabbit Love. Do you like sea lions?
Do I like sea lions?
I've been wondering that
I don't
since I met you.
Well, I haven't hung out with a lot of sea lions since like the 80s, back when it was cool to hang out with sea lions.
Dropped off.
But I like them, in theory. I don't know. I don't know a lot about sea lions. Do you know anything about sea lions?
Nothing really. Not really.
Well, based on that, I like them.
Yep. Okay, you guys, that's all the time we have. That's all the time we have for questions. But don't go anywhere because in a moment we're going to be staging an actual, unofficial Olympic event. All right, we're going to be competing / playing a game. Whatever. Well, we set up for that. Another Olympic moment in My Damn Channel Live history. You're going to be fine.
Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, now as you know, no Olympic show on My Damn Channel Live is complete without an Olympic style event. So today we're going to play a game / compete in an event called Jonases in the Whale. This was the reason for the saran wrap, you guys. Now we've got this whale to remind us of Wheezy's lost whale, and also these Jonas Brothers dolls to throw into the whale.
I'm actually crying about the shaving cream because it reminds me of not having a beard. That's.
Oh, you're great. You're doing it though.
I'm gonna do it.
Look, the Jonas Brothers have never experienced a beard, so they don't even know what they're about to get into. We've got the Jonas Brothers here. We're gonna take 60 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna get our Jonases into that whale.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Okay.
Fire.
Whoa!
Yay!
Woo! All right, here we go with the clean one. Well, left-handed.
Oh,
tricky.
that looked like it hurt. Oh, shaving cream all over my hands.
Oh yeah. Whoa! Okay, back to the right hand. Yep. Oh! Get in there! Oh, guys, I know what that feels like to miss.
Oh.
It feels like that. Okay, get in there. Oh gosh. That was a good one. Right in the bathtub. Here you go. Here you go. Into the tub. Yeah! Okay. He's waiting. Whoa! We're getting this. This is getting easier and easier. She says that she slam dunks.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Whoa. That was time's up. Okay, we scored 8. 8 Jonases.
8 Jonases.
We got 8 for Team Super Jackal Tiger Explosion.
Yes.
We did it. We won. We won.
We
won.
Okay, we won.
We won 8 points.
How did we win exactly?
We won, and then you get to take those 8 points to London to look for your whale.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm giving you all
I can
the points.
use the points to point at the whale.
Yes.
Okay.
And then since you get the points, then that means I get the gold medal.
What?
Let's
How
do a
does
medal
that-
ceremony. Let's do a medal ceremony.
does that
Congratulations on
work?
winning the points. I win the gold medal. Here's someone you guys all know. He'll cover us for a second while we get cleaned up and get ready for the medal ceremony. Second place, first place.
Why do you get
Okay. We'll be right back.
Hi, hello, this is Mitchell Davis, and you are watching My Damn Channel Live.
Okay, so we're back. Here we are, Wheezy Waiter in second place, aka the non-winner position. Great work once again. I'm trying to get this shaving cream near your face.
That would be terrible.
I know.
I still don't understand why I'm second.
You get those points though. Congratulations on that. Yep. Good job
how
though.
about winner?
Nope, not that one, because that's mine. Here we go. Nate, just come here, do this. Someone has to come in last place because they call it bronze. You know, I call it.
Real
Here
poor
we go.
performance.
I call it the just last place. Who cares? You shouldn't even be. Who cares about you being there? But let's do it anyway for show. And to even it out, here we go. The gold medal goes to Beth Hoyt.
I still don't.
Feels good. It's still the same team, though. All right, everyone put your hands on your hearts and listen to the My Damn Channel live anthem. Feels so good. Craig, thank you so much for being here today. I'm so honored to be on your team. I'm a really huge fan. Can you tell everyone where to find your videos that you're doing?
Yes. I'm going to London, youtube.com/WheezyWaiter. There's going to be, I don't know, 8 or so videos in London of me trying to find my whale. And if you happen to see my whale, please let me know.
Yeah, send us that information. Have so much fun in London. We're continuing our Olympic coverage next Tuesday. Pete and Pete will be on the show competing for medals. And tomorrow, Gilbert Gottfried will be here, our guest. What's he really like? Watch and find out. Subscribe, you guys. Don't miss a thing. Because you don't want to miss a thing. Even when I dream of you,
the sweetest dream of night. I still don't know why I'm second place.
I still miss your face.